I must say is that like the pain really doesn't set in until like day 4, day 3 or day 4, because I was just like, oh wow, this is the fastest recovery yet. And I mean, it really was. But I think maybe just getting up and walking, the pain starts to set in, and also your uterus contracting to get back to normal. That kind of hurt a little bit. Such a poopy face. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Today is Thursday the 18th. I'm still in my natural hair because honestly, last pregnancy I didn't take care of my hair before I had my kids. I did that with all my other pregnancies. This time around, because I was rushing with school. You should not have that French vanilla in the sitting room. Okay. This is not the family room. Over there, thank you. I could just hear that swishing, and if that spills on one of these sofas, yeah. I just returned from a hearing test for the baby. Sorry, it's your first time really seeing me on camera outside of the hospital, because after having my surgery, guys, you don't understand. Every time I have my surgery in the hospital, I always end up with a cold sore. It's called a fever blister. It's another way of saying it. It always occurs on this side of my lip. And this time it occurred, and it was just like, I felt it like in the hospital after having my surgery. I was fine. I was like, oh, I'm actually in the clearing, because I usually have it while I'm in the hospital. However, the first time I had a section, I was in the hospital for 4 days. The other 2 times following that, I was only in there for 3 days. And this time I was only in there for 2 days, guys. My recovery was so fast. I was really, really shocked. Didn't I have a point to my story? I think the point was, because I left the hospital sooner this time, the cold sore came on when I got home. And it was big, and it was scary, and it was hideous. So I didn't want to come on camera. With that said, I'm all healed now, and I am here, and I hope y'all can understand. So yeah, my surgery went well. The only thing that happened was like up trying to find my veins before surgery. It was just a nightmare. I got poked about, I think, 8 or 9 times trying to find my vein. After the nurses tried a few times, they were just like, okay, we'll just leave it for the anesthesiologist who's going to do your spinal anyways. And then even he tried to find it for like 3, 4 times. He then asked, he's like, Sarah, you must have left your veins at home. He was very cool about it. And overall, he did a great job finding it after. That was just my initial thing going into surgery, and so I got poked about 9 times, and I'm not scared of needles by any means, but after being poked that many times in this uncomfortable spot and just becoming sore right before having my spinal, it just made me a little nerve-wracked and a little shaky, but overall it went pretty well. I think he attempted to do my spinal like 3 different times because I just wasn't relaxed enough. Anyway, those things went well. Surgery went well. Baby came out sleeping, and she was like really big, but she was adorable, and I was awake the whole time. It's kind of different because I think in my other C-sections too, I remember there was at least one where I remember just being so, I guess maybe drugged up, that I was just like really tired, and I don't recall what happened between me getting stitched up for surgery and getting wheeled out to see the baby after. Whereas in this case, I was very much awake the whole time. I got to hug my baby, hold my baby, see my baby, and was awake and alert while they were doing everything, and they talked to me and they coaxed me through everything. Honestly, the team of nurses and the doctor that I had, oh, amazing. So it was a very, very good experience. I think one thing that changed since I gave birth was the fact that they changed the medications. I remember back in the days I used to take like T3s. I think it was like 2 T3s. This time around, they allowed you to take you could either take 2 Percocets and 1 Advil. And I took that like day 1, and I think even day 2, maybe halfway through day 2. By the end of day 2, I was only taking 1 Percocet and 1 Advil. I know I do have a high pain tolerance, but that's where I was at, and I was up and walking by the second day, which was really, really cool. One thing I must say is that like the pain really doesn't set in until like day 3 or day 4, because I was just like, oh wow, this is the fastest recovery yet. And I mean, it really was, but I think maybe just getting up and walking, the pain starts to set in, and also your uterus contracting to get back to normal. That kind of hurt a little bit, and there are a few times where I went back, like back and forth, taking 2 Percocet and 1 Advil, and then maybe the next time I'd only take 1 and 1 Advil. But for the most part, it was really good. I mean, I'm 3 weeks out right now, and I've been, since week 2, when hubby went back to work, I've been out and about, lifting my baby's car seat, carrying us to doctor's appointments and all that jazz. So I've been, and I'm walking quite erect, like straight up. Yeah, so recovery seemed pretty fast. I do say to myself quite often, I should probably take it easy because I don't want to overexert myself and then, you know, have any issues pertaining to that. That's pretty much it. And now we're just chilling and just trying to get on. Right? What are you doing? Is that a booby face? That is such a booby face. Oh my gosh. I swear that was not me. I promise. You can even hear her, so. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to waste much time. That's 11 minutes of explaining a lot of stuff. I'm going to touch base further on some postpartum stuff. And, uh-oh. Yeah. Hi guys, good morning. It's a penguin type of day, but I'm here nursing, and I just trying to eat. I had a croissant, and I'm having these strawberries. The girls are up trying to get themselves to eat. Hi, baby. Ooh, bless you. Bless you. I don't have the swing going at the current moment because you know, she seems pretty content, so.
So it goes. No, it goes.
Is that the one with the CD?
Yeah. We should look at this.
Yeah, you can use the CD.
Yeah, see?
You can put it in.
Well, it also teaches you how to play amazing.
So Charlotte and I are preparing ourselves some snacks. Look at her. You are using a butter knife.
Yep.
Guys, check this out. Okay,
But
so
still works.
it still works. I get it, but these are blackberries. How are these ones red though? Why? You comment down below and let me know. Is it safe to eat these? I'm gonna look it up for sure because I'm gonna already have eaten it. But why are they red? I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've ever seen like red blackberries, and I just don't know.
They're supposed to be black, not red.
They're supposed to be black. I'm gonna check it out. Now y'all see why I didn't come on camera. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I want to check out the baby. She's resting. I know I've got her in like a Christmas top, but I figured I paid for that. And she was born on the 22nd of December, and I need her to wear that just a little bit longer because, you know, my money paid for it. That's what's going on. This is the situation right here. I have laundry going, so I took out all the stuff out of it to get it washed. But this is my current situation. Family room, and I know I kind of have a mess going on. This is a baby Bjorn. I was going to put her in it, but this is what's up quickly. Oh my gosh, it's a little loud. This is the situation, just to have her in. And this was our homeschooling situation that needs to be cleaned up. This should be over here. Or beside our wipe warmer. This is our wipe warmer, guys. I never used a wipe warmer with the other kids, but I chose to use one this time around, and I'm actually really loving it. And clearly the baby is too. This is our second one. We have one upstairs at night, but this one is down here. I don't know why this guitar is here. And let me take you to the other wing. This is where I keep her sometimes when we're down here. Oh, I gotta get my life together.
With first finger. No other fingers. No, first finger. See? Go bring out like this. See? So
So your fingers are numbered.
I'm finally learning.
Look at it. It's important. It's not listening at all. I'm telling her it's important to know the notes.
It's very important to know the
I'm
notes.
like,
Gabrielle, listen. Linda, listen.
Guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. Subscribe.